Alright, so I was previously talking about how I make things sound so full. What was I doing here? Absolutely nothing important. Probably could have saved that as a random drum loop for no reason, but you know. Alright, so there's a project I'm working on. It's a drum step thing that I'm actually doing stuff on. There's probably going to be a big chunk of those going up as well. But, so yeah, so it's going to go like... So let's talk about how I got this to be so full. I'll play the full section and then... yeah. Let's play it up to like the drop or whatever. So yeah, this is the full part. The whole drop literally started off of this alone. So when you have an idea that you put down, like something like that, and you want to turn it into something you can work with, the usual thing you want to do is add like drums and percussion-y stuff. Let's save ourselves some trouble and do this. So let's the drum loop I have is very simple. Indeed it is. So let's see here. And then I've got this group. And then you know what? I'd probably do something like this. And then maybe, and then tone them down. They're already gained down actually, so it doesn't matter. And then I put that over top of it so the drum loop comes out like this. Wait, that kick sounded weird. Sounded really grainy, that's weird. So I have that on top, and then here's another thing that really helps. This arpeggiator. Then I've got this. So I play these together. Along with my drum loop. And this is all the filling for like that chord, these chords I've got. And the reverb off the synth and the everything also helps to come together. And already that sounds pretty full, and then the chords with it. And then it's at like mostly maximum fullness. I'm sure there's more things you could add. And yeah, that's how that goes. So adding fullness to a drop is my go-to things. I would say to add would be arpeggiators, some sort of sound in the background going on. It could literally just be like a massive, that's 100% how you spell massive. It could just be in the a massive in the background, just playing like a single tone constantly of the whatever key you're in, like super high. You'll notice how this will actually help me, and this is literally it right here. You'll watch how this actually helps me right now. It helps. Or if you want to get fancy, want to know what else would help? This, and that's so annoying. To fix this though, we would kind of need the and then if you want to make a stupid sound like it belongs, EQ, reverb, probably compress it some. Just take out that non-existent low end. Bring down some of the high, some of over here, some of that. Compressed, reverb. Let's try this again. And if you want to get fancy, one of my friends just texted me and she sounds very unpleased with her weekend. So let's go on with this. We'll play a fifth in there or something. Like, just watch how I added the dumbest sound. This is it. Oh, the sidechain really helps. reinforcing that root note with annoying noise just helps the drop add fill. That's literally the whole point. Like when someone's like, "Oh, how do you get drops to sound so full?" Like people ask that to other people because that's one of the tricks to having a good like mix is having the drops sound full. And if you have drops that sound really full with just silly things in the background or whatever, you can make songs like, for example, like Virtual Riot has, where like his Machinery album has a lot of basses that kind of go, it's like two bass sounds that go back and forth, and they use punch, and they're kind of spaced out, and it's just kind of like a kick in the snare in the background. And to you, it sounds like there's just a kick in the snare in the background, and then there's two bass sounds going on. But he's got all these little things underneath, and all these really quiet percussions that are going on that make your ears know there's constant sound going on. Whenever you listen to a song, and there's like a drop ends with like suddenness, and it goes like really quiet, and then they bring in like chords like Heartbit from by Pegboard Nerds, for example. After the drop, it goes like dead quiet, and then they bring chords back in. It's not actually like dead quiet. There's something there that keeps your ears know are there, but you might not pick up on. So, and that helps create like fullness, so it sounds like there's no point in the song where it's empty, like right here. There's nothing here. That never happens in a song, like where there's just nothing. There's some sort of reverb or delay or like something going on that blocks it, right? This is like a fill. I still have noises in here. I could take out these noises. Let's go on a mission to mute everything in this fill. Hang on, let's unfreeze this for a second. Oops. And let's close that, and then we'll mute this here, and then we can all hear and listen to how weird it sounds. Oops. It like needs that part. Oh, something in there sounds really weird. Oh, these chords aren't split down the middle like they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be split here at 29. That's why. You can just add so many things. It'll just sound more and more and more full. It's just all about how you do it, like taking away their primal tones. Art, for example. I'm killing this by quite a bit if I were to take it out. It starts to get overpowering, so it's also about EQing and picking out frequencies you like. I'm eliminating. You can see the noise down there. See that noise? You can't hear it. It's there, and it will affect your final mixing process when it's end of the day, and I'm like, all right, let's jam everything inside of like mastering compression, and then when you do that, it's just gonna like make more mess in here for you, and then that's not good. So keep that in mind when doing this. And yeah, yes, I am testing out the Ozone 7 Isotopes Ozone 7 for the mastering plugin. I'm trying to I'm viewing the difference between advanced and non-advanced, and then I'm gonna make a purchase on Ozone to get Ozone 7 because it's really nice, really nice. I want to like go back and re-release songs with them on, with Ozone on. Really helps. I would probably do, when I buy it, I'd probably do like an advanced mixing, like a mastering tutorial, basic mastering, and then like advanced mastering. I don't know if I'd go into like expert mastering, because that's something not even that I never do. I never do go into like expert mastering or like techniques, or nor would like anybody. Maybe like if you're on Monster Cat or something and you have lots of time on your hands when producing a song and you're totally in the mood, you would go into expert mastering. But yeah, a basic idea of that is you would listen through a whole song and then you would have like a mastering thing. Here, like FabFilter Pro Q, this is the most common way to do it. And you'll literally sit through a song and listen. You'll listen to like the whole song and find things frequency-wise you don't like, and you'll like make little bells or like high passes, actually split them between mid and side like this, and make all these little adjustments, like literally splitting every single thing, like weird adjustments based on just hearing and testing sounds. And then you'll even sometimes automate them to quickly change for like a drop or something, just to make the most out of a sound. Although once again, because if you own the project, that's not something you would do. You would just fix it right in there, like as a quick fix. That's more of like mastering engineers or people who get sent tracks to master, do that kind of stuff. But that's the kind of stuff no one really does. So in place of that, you throw down like an Isotope 7 and do compression and check your stereo imaging, EQing of sorts, equalizing. I equalize between my mids and sides here. I change up some stuff, and yeah, multiband compression and stuff like that. So this is literally this right here. This like this Isotope and like this effects chain is just like a super quick, extremely helpful master that just makes everything sound a million times better. And it's amazing because if you know what you're doing, it only takes like 5 minutes to get something to sound great, and then it could take hours to make something sound really nice. So yeah, that was a tangent, but information nonetheless. Thanks for watching. I think this is probably my last video before going to Finland. That's going to be like some sort of tutorial. I might actually do like 1 to 3 sound designs. I'll try to do as many as I possibly can. They're all going to be Serum based because a friend of mine has Serum and he's very new to it. So I want to get some more Serum ones out there because he seems very confused and he really wants to learn it. So, and nothing wrong with Serum tutorials. They can be done in anything, because that's what I'll do. I'll do sounds that can be done in all of the instruments. But from here, I'll probably do just sounds I've made, sound designs, or me working on this track you're staring at right now, and trying to produce it. See if I can get it finished. I leave on Wednesday, so after Tuesday, I'm not doing like anything. So, yeah. Peace.